Welcome to the greatest playlist ever. Here are your hosts, Brooklyn Pete and DJ Substance.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show, the greatest playlist ever. We are on episode 53 as we start the new year. I am Brooklyn Pete, and we are without DJ Substance today because he had to drop out on the last minute. But we do have, from last week, Robin.
Yay!
The Hot Mess Express.
Applause.
And so we are going to continue on the way we normally do. We have 3 songs each. Thanks again for everybody who mentioned all the names last week, all of those who have been listening throughout the year, and then those who have joined recently. We appreciate you. We continue to see this show grow week after week, and we appreciate all of you joining us. Robin, this is your second time. How are you feeling? A little bit more?
I'm feeling pretty good. I might be a little too relaxed, thinking it's radio. Nobody has to see me.
Right. And it's just hanging out like we used to do. So it's just hanging out, listening to music, and it's all about the music. We're just talking about it. Talk about the stuff we love.
I think that's true. Yeah.
So,
I love it. Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely. I think you proved yourself. What's the word you proved?
Worthy.
You proved your worthiness last week with the commentary and the songs you brought. You done brought.
Yay.
So we are happy to have you back anytime, and especially today because, as many of you know, that solo thing I did several episodes ago, was fine, but it was not up to par. So it says at least it needs to be at least a 2-person show. So 1, 2, we're good. Check. Let's get into the poll that we closed. That was episode 20. We had episode 20 would have been like May, I suppose. The songs were "You're Not Always on My Mind" by Quivers, "Wires" by Athlete, "Beautiful Beaches" by James, "Headache" by Frank Black, "Fall at Your Feet" by Crowded House, and "To Lose My Life" by White Lies.
Man, such a great episode.
It was, again, every time it's like I don't realize in the moment how good they are until I look at the poll. Man, I don't know what to vote for there. "You're Not Always on My Mind" by Quivers is a really good song, one of my favorites of 2025. It's not a 2025 song, but that's when I heard it. So I'm not really up on all the latest stuff. Everything comes late for me. But that was a good one. One of my favorites that I've downloaded this year. It got 20% of the vote. "Beautiful Beaches" got 20% of the vote. "Fall at Your Feet" got 20% of the vote. "Wires" and "Headache," "Wires" by Athlete and "Headache" by Frank Black, did not get any votes. But the overwhelming favorite with 40% was "To Lose My Life" by White Lies. A bit of a surprise for me. I would not have expected that one to win. Not that it's not a good song. It was one of my songs, but there was a couple. "Fall at Your Feet" is one of my favorite Crowded House songs, and so I was kind of thought that would have won. "Beautiful Beaches" is kind of a new James song for me, but I thought that may have had a chance too. But "To Lose My Life" is the big winner for that week. So.
Yeah, I think the toughest part for me is picking one, especially when they're all so good. It's like,
right.
Well, can I just rank them? And sure, then you rank them and still number one is the one you vote for. But then everybody would get some love and nobody would be left out.
You don't like when songs are left out.
It's hurtful and unnecessary.
It is hurtful and unnecessary. Now, if I could explain a little bit the process, this first round, which is admittedly is going to run about 12 years, we vote for the favorites, and then we'll probably do it again because I figure there's going to be about 600 or so songs. We'll do it again and probably do a 4-song format in my mind. Again, I'll forget this because I'll be well into my 70s by then, but. And then, so that'll be round 2. And then the third round, we'll have your ranking system where we'll have about 150 songs, and you'll pick your top 10 of that. That's something like that. That's
I
the
just got to
overall
be
plan.
patient and wait a little bit.
We have to be patient, try to stay alive,
Okay,
as we're all
yeah.
trying to do.
Yeah.
And I think the whole process is going to take about 15 years. But this was my retirement plan, so this is what I
I like
plan to
it.
do. And so just to keep me busy, a hobby to keep me busy. I drug DJ Substance into this with me, and watch yourself because I may be dragging you in here with me too. So
That would not hurt my heart.
and guest like Andrew, other guests will be joining us. We have a whole bunch of friends that listen to the same type of music that we all do, and this is again just sitting around listening to music like we used to do in the old days before we all got separated and everything got so digital. This is just fun for us. So
That's true. If I may digress, speaking of digital, I won't tell you what album I downloaded yet because, spoiler alert, I'm playing one of their songs. But I miss liner notes. I remember getting the cassette tape, and if it didn't have at least 3 folds,
right.
that wasn't enough for me. Like,
Yeah.
I want all the lyrics. I want to know who did what.
Yep.
I miss that in this digital age.
Yeah, and you mentioned it last week, and it's been mentioned before. Is when we used to buy albums or CDs or cassettes based on just what the album looked like. Like, oh, that
Yeah.
looks cool.
Yeah.
And then you got home, and hopefully it matched what you thought it was going to be, and usually it did. But yeah, the liner notes, the lyrics. I always got disappointed when I opened something up and didn't have lyrics to it, especially
it's
since
like-
we couldn't look them up.
Yeah, that was before the Google kids.
Yeah, that's why we mispronounce lyrics all the time on older songs. Oh, you mean it's that one?
Right.
I always thought it was just like The Edge of 17. I always thought it was just like the one-winged dove. We mentioned this when we
Yes.
played that song, but it's the white-winged dove.
You didn't know that. I thought it was just
Yeah.
one. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I
poor
thought
dove. Flying all crooked. Oh, it's just sad.
well, the one-winged dove, it goes in a circle, and that's all about life. Things are.
Ah, yeah, there
I
you
don't
go.
know.
See,
I
there
made
you
up
go.
my own shit there.
I
so,
like it. But it works. It works.
does work. So, anyway, we missed DJ Substance, but we will see him next week, I'm sure. Had a flight to Tampa this week, so he's probably just working through a lot of that stuff. So, he's a busy man. So,
Very busy.
we'll give him some time off, and we'll catch him next week. This is also Christmas week. We have Christmas coming up. This is the weekend before Christmas, and so I get a couple of days off. Robin, you're retired, but
Yes.
you're still busy.
I'm living the life of luxury on my government pension. No complaints. I mean, I have complaints, but who cares? You can't fix it. It just means I get to day drink more. Wait, what?
I know. I'm really looking forward to the day drinking.
Yep, day drinking in bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock. Get a solid 5 hours and get up and do it again. Yeah.
By the way, it's, New Year's Eve is coming. We were talking about this the other day. We're in New York, and everything starts late anyway. We always go, and we have our date night, and we go out. Usually after work. I usually get here about 5:30 or so. We have dinner and drinks, and we're home by like 7:30 or 8. And we're like, man, this place everything's dead. But after I take the dog out later, at 10 o'clock, oh, this is because things are happening. And we've done that on New Year's Eve. We go out on New Year's Eve like at 8, and we're the dopes sitting there with a 2025 hat and glasses having drinks, and there's nobody in there. We're like, God, it's New Year's
You're like
Eve.
the
Where
old
is
people with the
everybody?
blue plate special.
I know. It's just sad. And then we're like, well, we'll just stay up. We won't. We won't
No.
stay up. 10 o'clock, we're like, oh, I've had enough. So,
It's too hard. Yeah, I think back on my youth, well, it was not wasted. I'm glad my liver regenerated. Let's just say that.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, we'd start pre-gaming at like 10 p.m. Pre-gaming.
Right. Pre-game at 10. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, no, I'm
No.
all jammied up in bed. Nope. Nope.
Yep. Anyway, that's what
that's
y'all
okay.
have to look forward to, kids.
That's right. Get ready. Make sure you get one of them Craftmatic adjustable beds.
We do have a
All right,
couple
what
of
you got?
comments. Got a couple of comments from some old faithfuls. Leslie just quickly said, congrats, guys, on 50 episodes. Keep it up. And she's been listening since forever. She was one of the people we thanked last week. She's been a loyal fan, as has been Arf Guy, who comments just about every episode. This was episode 50 that had Talk About the Passion by REM on it. And he said, oh man, REM from the first album brings me back to memories of being introduced to them by my roommate in the service, which is very familiar to me because I also got introduced to REM by my roommate in the service.
Oh,
So,
you know,
yeah.
and I love that comment, like how you learned about the music, and it's just crazy how it connects us all, even though I don't know Arf Guy, but thank you. I love that
Yeah.
that's your story. Yeah.
Yeah, I do know
Cool.
our guy, but yeah.
Nice.
But like we've said before, there's very few on here that, in fact, there's nobody on here that either DJ or I don't know, as far as the ones that comment.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
we're kind of looking for people to comment on and just say, hey, we don't know you, if you could, just so we know we're not still on the friends and family discount. We have had an increase in listeners, and there's a couple of things I'm attributing that to. Time is one. I think it's just getting out there, and I've been putting reels and stuff on YouTube, and not YouTube, on Instagram, and what's the other one?
The TikTok.
Out on the TikTok.
The TikTok.
And I don't know if that's helped at all. Getting us a little bit of a following there, but also the guys across the pond. The music is none of our business. Dave and Jake. If you haven't listened to them, they have a great podcast, very similar to ours, but not really, because they have a completely different background, and both of them kind of grew up in the punk scene in England, and they had listened to a pretty wide variety of music. But Dave puts out reels on TikTok and on Instagram, showcasing albums that he likes, and he's got a huge album library collection, and he's grown a lot of followers from that, and subsequently the show has grown a lot of followers. And so then that he mentions our show, because we mentioned his show, little brotherhood there. And so we may be gathering some listeners from his show. So if you're if that's what you've done, please let us know so I can let Dave know that, hey, appreciate it. You've done us some good. So, but with that, I think we're ready. You got three?
I do.
got
I'm
three.
excited. I can't wait.
All right. Let me kick this off with a band out of Boston. This is from 1989. A little band called the Pixies. Yeah. And this is Monkeys Gone to Heaven.
Nice.
There was a guy. An underwater guy who controlled the sea. Got killed by 10 million pounds of sludge from New York and New Jersey. Creature in the sky six. The devil is six. Devil is six. And if the devil is six, then God is seven. If God is seven, then God is seven. This one is gone to heaven. 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 This one is gone to heaven.
That is the Pixies with Monkey Gone to Heaven off of their 1989 album Doolittle, which was their second studio album following Surfer Rosa.
You know, that just proves 1989, that was what, 3 years ago? But
Yeah, that's what it seems like, yeah.
it does seem like it. But it just shows a good song will hold up. That's still, man, that still hits.
Yeah,
Is that what the kids say?
That's what the kids say. That definitely hits it. That is a banger. And if I was going to have anybody listen to the Pixies for the first time, this is probably the song I would recommend because it kind of showcases everything about them. You get the bass from Kim Deal and her background vocal on it. Then you get the guitar from Joey Santiago. You get the quiet, loud dynamic from Black Francis, especially when he goes and put the "If man is five and the devil is six," and then he screams, "Then God is seven." That's kind of a typical Pixies dynamic formula, and one that's kind of pre-grunge. I've said this before, but a lot of the grunge bands are influenced by the Pixies. In particular, Kurt Cobain has mentioned Doolittle and Surfer Rosa as influential albums that he listened to while they were putting together their first couple of albums. So this is definitely the song I was started. This album, the Pixies, one of my favorite bands, but in the late 80s, early 90s, the band for me. I loved Doolittle, I think, is what I heard first. And then I went back and heard Surfer Rosa. And then the EP was Come On Pilgrim before that. And then we played stuff from Trompe Le Monde and Bossa Nova. And then they had that hiatus where Kim Deal leaves the band, and it seemed like they broke up. And then they come back in the mid 2000s, and I haven't really reattached to them with the new sound. I'm sure there's good songs there. I have the stuff I listen to. It's like, So I haven't really liked them as well since they've reformed. And they seem to be doing quite well. They put out some albums. I think it was like the mid 2000s when they started, when they came back. But I haven't grown attached to them. So
yeah, I'm guilty of the same. But didn't Kim recently release a solo album?
She did, and I heard one song.
Shame on me.
And I couldn't. It was okay, but it wasn't anything. Well, it wasn't anything special. I probably need to give more songs or the album a chance, but I haven't listened to it yet.
So many social engagements.
Right. So little time.
But yeah, way to start it off. That was a good one.
Yeah, and then Kim was also in the Breeders, so and has had some success with that band. That was kind of a side project during the Pixies, so and we'll definitely play some Breeders sometime. I got to have a few songs by the Breeders. So
now I have Cannonball stuck in my head.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyway, not today. Not today.
Good. So that's the Pixies out of Boston. Again, late 80s is when they kind of reached their popularity, and I think much more popular in Europe than they were in the States. But they've gained a pretty good cult following everywhere. So great. One of my favorites.
Well done.
Thank you. What do you got?
All right, my next one is and they're called an Irish post-punk band formed in Dublin, but we'll chat afterwards.
Okay.
This is Jackie Down the Line by Fontaines DC.
La la la. My friend Sally says she knows you got a funny point of view. Says you got away with murder, maybe one time, maybe two. Something happens in the morning when I can't see those failing eyes. I can't find a good word for you. Does it come as a surprise? I don't think we'd rhyme. I will wear you down in time. I will hurt you, I'll desert you. I am Jackie down the line. Said this Sally about a future before you bought off her as well. If all you want is entertainment, if you can't have it, you make hell. Don't make no one for you to be told, yeah. Don't make no one for you to be told, yeah. I don't think we'd rhyme. I will wear you down in time. I will hurt you, I'll desert you. I am Jackie down the line. I don't think we'd rhyme. I will make your secrets mine. I will hate you, I'll debase you. I am Jackie down the line. So come on down to Sally's Boneyard. See her spirit in decline. See the handsome mourners crying. They have to beat it hard for a sturdy spine, yeah. What good is happiness to me if I'm to wield it carefully? For care I'll always come up short. It's only right I don't think we'd rhyme. I will wear you down in time. I will hurt you, I'll desert you. I'm one Jackie of a line. I don't think we'd rhyme. I will take up all your time. I will chew you, I'll go through you. I am Jackie down the line. I don't think we'd rhyme. I will make your secrets mine. I will hate you, I'll debase you. I am Jackie down the line. And I will stone you, I'll alone you. I am Jackie down the line. If I can't make you, I can't break you. I am Jackie down the line. I am Jackie down the line. Do do do. La la la.
That was Jackie Down the Line by the Irish band Fontaines DC. And that is from 2022.
Okay.
I think the album was Romantic. I might be making that up. I probably should have done a little homework because they're pretty new to me. But yeah, the little bit I've heard from them, I'm like, yeah, I'm digging this. And again, thank you, non-commercial public radio, for introducing me to this. So
I like this. Fontaines DC is a band like the 1975 and My Morning Jacket that bands I've heard that I haven't listened to, and so this is the first song I've heard by them, and I like this. This is kind of got that Britpop 90s feel vibe to it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'll definitely be downloading this. I like this, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from them. From Ireland, huh?
Yes, they are. They are they formed in Dublin in 2014. I'm not going to try to pronounce their names because I'll have all the.
Oh, it's like real Irish names.
Yeah, they're like legit. Well,
The
except
Gaelic
Connor
stuff.
Curley. I can say
Okay.
that. But oh wait, there's a Carlos O'Connell. So
How many are in the band? Sounds
let's see. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Mr. Chatton, Connor Curley, Connor Digo Deegan III, Tom Call, and Carlos O'Connell.
all right.
Yeah. And they met while attending a music college and bonded over a common love of poetry, of all things.
Oh.
And they've had 4 albums released, and Romance was their most recent in 2024. So, yeah, like I said, I am new to them, so I need to do some more downloading and digging. But yeah, I like them. I like their sound. A little raw, a little gritty, but polished in the right
Oh,
places.
Jackie down the line is from the previous album. It's from Skinty Fia.
Sure. Yeah, see, exactly.
Yeah, from 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the lead single off of that one.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah. A lot of fun. I like them.
And I've heard a lot. I've heard their name mentioned a lot in the last couple of years, and it's a band that I kept thinking, I should check these out because the people that are talking about them are the people that like the same kind of music I do. So, but I just never get around to it. So this is good. I'm glad it's been presented to me.
Excellent. Thank you.
Good. That's a great song number 2. My second song is from a band that we both know pretty well. It's another band out of Boston. This song is one that we played quite a bit while we were in Korea, and it's the Lemonheads with Into Your Arms.
Aww.
I know a place where I can go when I'm alone. Into your arms, whoa, into your arms I can go. I know a place that's safe and warm from the crowd. Into your arms, whoa, into your arms I can go. And if I should fall, I know I won't be alone anymore. I know a place where I can go when I'm alone. Into your arms, whoa, into your arms I can go. I know a place that's safe and warm from the crowd. Into your arms, whoa, into your arms I can go. So if I should fall, I know I won't be alone anymore. I know a place where I can go when I'm alone. Into your arms, whoa, into your arms I can go. I can go.
That is the Lemonheads off of Come On Feel the Lemonheads from 1993. with Into Your Arms.
Oh, Evan. He's so dreamy.
Evan is dreamy. He's got a little bit of a drug problem, but he is dreamy.
Well, yeah. Yeah. But what a sweet song if you actually listen to the lyrics, right? Very sweet.
Oh, yeah,
And maybe,
yeah.
you know what, maybe if he had the right arms to go into, he wouldn't have fallen into drugs.
Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
But I
This
love
was
that
their
song.
6th studio album.
6.
Followed up that, I didn't realize that. I thought this was like what they're saying. I thought It's a Shame About Ray.
Yeah.
That was their 5th studio album, and I thought that was their first. But no, they had been making albums since the mid to late 80s and didn't really reach success until It's a Shame About Ray, which came out in 92. Come On Feel the Lemonheads came out in 93, and we were listening to both of those a lot in
Yeah.
Korea and beyond.
Heavy rotation.
Heavy rotation.
So good.
The Lemonheads are still technically together, but if you look at the band members, it's really just Evan Dando. And if you look at the former members, it's a huge list. So there's been different members, different iterations of the band throughout the last years. I know, I think DJ saw them recently, like within the last year.
Oh, wow.
If I remember right, but maybe not. Maybe he talked about it. I can't remember. Next time we see him, we will ask. But he's still, Evan Dando still puts a band together and tours. I was reading recently that he had a little bit of a problem overseas. A concert that went bad. I think he just got up and left. I think the drug issue is still with him. So
Don't do drugs, kids.
That's a long time to be doing that kind of stuff. So,
drugs are bad.
and still be functioning. So
Yeah.
drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad, kids. Don't do it. It's not good. It's not good. I actually remember, or in my warped memory, maybe it never even happened, back when MTV played music, Evan came on to do like a live song, and he waltzed out there in full-on pajamas. And I was like, you're my hero.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah. I remember that. He would, he was just kind of doing his own thing.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, anyway. Oh, Evan. Okay. Lemonheads, yay! Love that.
The Lemonheads, yes. And not for the first time we've played them, but it won't be the last. Another band out of Boston. I have two Boston bands. And
Yeah, I love that.
yeah. So the Wheel of Randomness liked Boston. Actually, a little foreshadowing. The Wheel of Randomness liked the Northeast.
Oh.
My third song is not a Boston band, but it is a Northeast band. So, but that is coming up. What do you got for song number 2?
So my second song is a bit of a departure, but still equally groovy.
We like departures.
Yeah, so I'll cue it up here. This is a song called You Ain't the Problem by Michael Kiwanuka.
What makes you blind? I hope to find who I believe in. Get back in line, I can't deny myself. Show me the feeling. No, you got me wrong. If you don't belong, live in the trouble. Don't hesitate. Time heals the pain. You ain't the problem. I live the lie. Love is the crime. It's you I believe in. No need to blame myself. No need to die. I'm only human. I'm done. You got to put me on. I know if you come along. Don't hesitate. Time heals the pain. You ain't the problem. I point the gun that you for fun. You are the problem. I try to help myself. You are the one, do all the talking. You got me wrong. I caught you falling. I hear you calling. Don't hesitate. Time heals the pain. You ain't the problem. I live the dream. I hope to be who I believe in. I used to hate myself. You got the key. Break out the prison. Oh, I hope to never see time passing. Don't hesitate. Time heals the pain. You ain't the problem.
That was Michael Kiwanuka from his third album released in 2019, simply titled Kiwanuka.
Kiwanuka. I like that. It's got some funk. It's got some soul. That's a good departure from what we've been listening to. Something different.
And oddly enough, I first heard of him from the CBS Sunday morning news program. I meant to Google when he was on, but it's been at least a year or two he was profiled. And I was like, I'm digging this guy.
I watch that every Saturday.
Not all of his songs are that upbeat. It's very, I hate using this word, but it's a very chill vibe. I know all the kids use vibe.
Right.
So yeah, if you just want to relax, pour yourself a nice big tumbler of bourbon, look at the Christmas lights. I think he's an incredible talent. He, fun fact, he was born in London, but his parents are from Uganda,
yeah.
Uganda, and they escaped Idi Amin's regime. So, yeesh. So yeah. And he actually co-headlined a tour with Brittany Howard of Alabama Shake. So he's been out for a couple of years.
Yeah, supported Adele on her tour also in 2011. Yeah,
I like him very much. He did have a new album out. I think it was called Floating Parade, or that was the single they released. Again, if you ever just want to relax and let go, put him on repeat.
I like this. This is good. This is it's again. I like that funk and I like that soul, and then if there's other songs where it's more chill, that'd be good too. It's got strong 70s vibes. I really like that about it. So definitely got to download that one. That one's good. That's two now that I've got.
Hooray!
Excellent. Hooray. Michael Kiwanuka.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's a good one. Good one. Good one.
Right,
fits in with our mix just fine. My final song is a band out of Philadelphia named Dr. Dog. and I only have one song by them, and this is it. It's called Shadow People.
The rain is falling, it's after dark. The streets are swimming with the sharks. It's the right night for the wrong company, and there ain't nothing round here to look at. Move along. Move along. The neon lights on Baltimore, every shadow's getting famous. In some backyard, in some plastic chair, hoping these cigarettes will save us. Here we go again. Here we go again. You got rings in your ears, and you got kicked around and made up. Looking high, looking low. Where did all the shadow people go? Where did all the shadow people go? I wanna know where the shadow people go. I stole a bike from the second mile. I saw a band play in the basement. I crossed the path of a friend of mine, and I know what that look upon her face meant. Something's gone from her eyes. Something's gone. You could be a woman, or you could be a man. Wear the glove on the other hand. Or you could be twisted, or you could be insane, pushing the envelope against the grain, or just playing along. Or just playing along. And I got something on my mind, and I got voices on the other line, saying hi, saying hello. Where did all the shadow people go? Where did all the shadow people go? I wanna know where the shadow people go. Where did all the shadow people? Where the shadow people go? Where did all the shadow people go? Where did all the shadow people? Where the shadow people go? Where did all the shadow people go? Where the shadow people go?
That is Dr. Dog with Shadow People. Off of.
That was fun.
You like that one?
Yes. I'm sorry. I interrupted.
That's all right. That's off their sixth album, Shame, Shame, from 2010. The only song I have by them, another band that I, had this song for forever, and I should probably find more music by them, but I have not for whatever reason. Yeah, I really like the song. I would say it took a little while to kind of grow on me when I dropped it into my playlist. Every once in a while, it doesn't play all that often, but when it does, now it's just like, oh yeah, it's very comforting. It was also with Dan Auerbach from the Black Keys contributed to this song. not the whole album, but just that song. And yeah, I like Out of Philadelphia. Kind of, they say it's psychedelic rock. I think it's kind of more psychedelic folk more than rock, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's all good.
It's all labels. Potato. It's good.
It's all good. Yeah, I like it. Had you heard that before?
Actually, I have heard of Dr. Dog only because, again, kids, shout out for the non-commercial public radio. There's a radio station out of Philly that I listen to, WXPN, big plug. And because they're local to Philly and they're out of Philly, they do play them quite a bit.
Okay.
But I've not downloaded anything yet. But you know what? I'm adding that to the list to check out now.
Yeah, good.
Because you said that was album number 6?
That was their 6th album, yeah. And that was 2010.
Okay.
And
they've been prolific then because they look like babies on the video.
Yeah. They have, let's see, discography. That was their 6th. And the last album they came out with was last year, just called Dr. Dog. So, yeah, they've put out 6 albums since this one. So,
good Lord.
Yeah, they're busy. They're still together,
I thought Frank
still
Black
working.
was busy.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like the sound. It's a it's a combination of several different indie rock, psychedelic rock, Americana, all that stuff. It's all good. Comes
Very
together.
accessible. Is that the right word? I don't want to demean it or put it down.
No,
but
I think I know what you mean. Yeah, it's easy to listen to. It's easy to like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, even though the vocal is not, I wouldn't say it's a classic vocal. It's kind of a Bob Dylan-esque kind of vocal, right? But
I would agree with that. Yes.
but easy to listen
And maybe
to.
that's why I like it, because it's not cookie cutter. It's like same old stuff.
Nobody
right?
likes the cookie cutters. I do like cookies.
Nobody likes it. Well, yes,
We all like cookies.
but not the cutters.
Not the cutters. All right, that was my last song. What are you closing us out
Love
with?
it. Well done. So I'm closing us out with a group and I'll have an interesting story after that I told you already. But for the listeners out there anyway, stop talking. Play the song, lady. Come on. This is a group called the Marionettes, and the song is Puzzles.
I think I realize that it will always break. It's just a game we love. It's just a game we love. What a way to live. It's not a way to live. Do I have time to think? Do I have time to sink? To make it look alright, I need to bend my soul. Those things we never did, those things we never said. I'll be a numb one day, I'll be a numb one day. I'll be a numb one day. I'm going out to stay up all night. Let's talk about what feels strange on the inside. Let's make this year look good tonight. I know it hasn't been the best year, so let me know. Do you feel strange on the inside? I should be here to grow, I should be here to know that if I make it right, I could be heading home. That's not a way to think, somebody told me how. We only learn one way.
be said about us? Could that be said about us? I'm going out to stay up all night. Let's talk about what feels strange on the inside. Let's make this year look good tonight. I know it hasn't been the best year, so let me know. Do you feel strange on the inside? We should never forget who we are. The sensation won't make us wrong. I'm going out to stay up all night. Let's make this year look good tonight. I'm going out to stay up all night. Let's talk about what feels strange on the inside. Let's make this year look good tonight. I know it hasn't been the best year, so let me know. Do you feel strange on the inside? Do you feel strange on the inside?
Oh, delightful.
Love it.
Yeah, I love them. I love them. I heart them so hard. And yeah, they just released an album in November, and that's the one I just downloaded yesterday. And I was like, I need liner notes. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Have
Also-
you listened to it?
I listened to it once all the way through. There's a couple where I'm like, oh yeah, but overall, solid listen. Very much in the same theme, same dream pop, if you
Right.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah, and back in the day, I used to download random samplers. Oh, this is free? I'll download it. Sure, why
Right.
not? And I know I reached out to you when I discovered this. I had a sampler of music from Sweden, and I believe every track, except maybe one or two, is in Swedish. Anyway, long story short, I was listening and I was like, gosh, that sounds like the Marionettes, but they're not singing in English. And sure enough, it's the two brothers that are in the band that formed a separate band called Set Vakra Livet. I know I butchered that. My apologies to all the Swedish people. But you know, it just proves that language is not necessarily a barrier in music because they're still very groovy tracks. So
Speaking of barriers, language barriers. So I believe you are the one that shared this with us, and we also played Void several episodes back. But there's also Dare, like the first two albums. This one and this one is Islands that came out in 2009, and then the self-titled Marionettes in 2007 have a lot of songs. Well, not a lot. I have about 6 or 7 from those two albums combined. But and I've mentioned this before, because we don't talk, and I just read the name of the band. I thought, I never said it out loud, so I just thought it was the Marionettes,
right.
which it is, but it's spelled the, and then the name Mary, and then Onettes.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until, I don't know, maybe a year or two, when I think whoever was in the car with me said, "Who's this?" And I said, "It's the Marionette." And then I said it out loud. I said, "Oh, it's the Marionettes." Duh.
Well, I didn't know it until
Such
you
an
told
idiot.
me. I was like, oh, that makes sense. They're, puppets. Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't know. It was but I love that dream pop sound of theirs. We don't have a lot of bands from Sweden, so it's nice to hear from them.
Yeah, I will say if any of the listeners liked that, they've put out, now 5 albums, I believe, with the new one. But they have a lot of singles and EPs too, so it's easy to dip your toes in without committing to a whole album. But commit, they're worth it.
Yeah.
I love them. Not a
Pleasure
bad song.
Songs, Lost, Void,
Yeah.
Explosions, all are good
Yeah.
singles that have come off from that first album, and then this one had Dare, Puzzles, really good sound. That if you like that dream pop sound, they are really good.
I concur.
And if you like this one, this would be one you would be voting for, because now we've given you all 6 songs. Pretty good diversity, I think.
Yeah.
To this episode.
I think so.
So hopefully you find something you like. Please be voting on those now as we kind of wrap things up. Robin, thanks for coming on and filling in so I don't have to do this solo. And
Thank you for having me.
as long as we have someone to talk to. And I don't think this is going to be your last time on the show. Is if you want to come back, you welcome back anytime.
Careful what you offer.
Now, we shout out small record stores. Hog Wild Records in San Antonio is where we started with, but that they represent all of those small business record stores wherever you are. And so, if you're building your vinyl collection, check those out. Don't go to Tower Records because they're not there anymore. Go to those small record stores. Don't get it off of Amazon. Sure, you could, but get the experience. Walk in there and kind of get that whole feel of a record store. Talk to those people that work at the record stores because they're not working there because they have to. If you get people that work at a record store like working there. They like music. They like working at record stores, and they're going to be very helpful. Great customer service. So if you're building up your vinyl collection or whatever collection you're building as far as music goes, start with them.
Yeah.
But you've like have propped up the public radio.
Yes, especially now with federal funding cuts. It's very important, kids. And it's just, again, an easy, accessible way because you can download the app if you've got a smart speaker. But out of Philly is WXPN. They're a lot of fun. In fact, every Friday from 4 to 7, they have what they call Funky Friday. It's a Philly tradition. A lot of funk and soul. It's just a party for those 3 hours. And then the hour right after that is called The Land of the Lost with Robert Drake. I've never listened to it before, just kidding. And he dives deeper into music of the 80s. A lot of fun, very knowledgeable. Like, I learn a lot listening to them. And then the other really good station is WEQX. And they're out of, I believe, Vermont, close to the border of New York.
I downloaded that app when you sent it to me.
Different vibe. They're a lot of fun. Fun DJs. And it's just fun to hear like another slice of where other people live because they're like, oh, we got a bunch of snow today. Here's the snow report. And I'm like, oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have ModSnap Radio out of San Antonio, which is a streaming radio station that plays our podcast every Monday morning at 9 o'clock. So if you are in the San Antonio, I guess you don't have to be in the San Antonio area because I listened to it a couple times. In fact, next Monday, I am not working. Normally, when it comes on, it's 10 o'clock here, and I'm teaching a class. But next Monday, I will be off, and I will probably listen to it on ModSnap Radio.
Hooray.
Because it's fun to listen to a podcast on a different format. But we are on Apple and Spotify and YouTube, and slowly growing. We're also on the smaller ones, the small business podcast, if you will. Pocket Cast, Podbean, Overcast, Good Pods, Castbox, and Castro, among others. I'm sure we're out there on other ones. Those are the only ones that I can have found. But if there's another one out there that you're listening to us on, please let us know. Just drop it in the comments somewhere. You can find us on Facebook. I have a Facebook group, and every Thursday-ish, I kind of remind you that the upcoming poll is closing. I also post the links to the shows that are on Apple and Spotify on Monday morning. Any additional information I put out there, and that's a great place if you want to leave a comment because I'm old and Facebook is kind of the one I'm more drawn to. We are on Instagram and on TikTok, but I'm lost out there. I just post stuff. I post stuff on Facebook that goes to Instagram, and I post stuff on TikTok that goes to Instagram. I don't know if I directly post anything on Instagram. It's just connected to the two of them. And I'm still, I feel like I'm at the amusement park and I'm at the front door where it says "You are here." That's as far as I've gotten. I don't know where to go from there. So
you're doing great. You're doing great.
Yeah, so we're out there, and people are paying attention to the reels a little bit and getting some information. But if there's someplace else that we should be, just let us know.
Love it.
ModSnap Radio, I think I got them all. And once again, Robin, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for
Next
having
week
me.
we should be back with, maybe you'll be here next week.
Yeah.
And hopefully DJ will be with us. It's already past Christmas. Hope you had a great Christmas.
Yeah.
Robin, you have a great Christmas.
Thank you. You as well.
And above all else, listen to music.
Every day.
So important.
Every day.
All right.
All right.
Peace.
Bye.